Hello everybody. So in this video we are going to go with this new version of V2. One is for blog post. It's the original one which we created, and another is for web page. So I don't have any as such in my mind. So I don't have any as such subject in my mind. So let me just go to second page and try to find out a website which is ranking low. Okay, so Joe's garage door, it's not marked line, I'm just taking it just like garage. Okay, so garage door repair, Miami, Florida. Okay, so this is their brand name, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it like proper case formation. Joy's garage door services. Okay, so we take this example, put it here, then their homepage is over here, so we use that, and their about us page. So I highly recommend you have an about us. So here we are. Then one of their top competition which is ranking on number 1, we need to see that. So maybe this guy doing well, maybe this one is so good, so we can just use their website as a competition website to track. We can have United States, and then we can have this brand voice created. So this is my first step where I have created the brand voice, and now I'm going for the web page. Okay, so here is the web page app, and we are going to fill the same thing, garage door repair in Miami, Florida. We will have brand voice shortly. Things to ensure. Okay, so I need to put all the services. So what will be the string? So you need to put this string as it is. What it is, make sure to include all these services in outline in a well organized structure of outline. And then you put up all the primary category of the GBP, whatever category you have, and you also put up all the primary major services. So here can be garage door supplier, garage door repair, garage door opener, installation, and garage door maintenance or whatever. And you also put some of your major services here. Okay, so let me just get some of the major services for a garage door here. Okay, so I have a couple of 15-20 categories and services, everything here now. So what you can include, make sure you have this line as it is, because I have tested, the output is so good when you use this line as it is. So make sure you use this line. Make sure to include all these services in outline in a well organized structure of outline, and then you just put up all these primary categories of GBP and major services. I repeat, major services. You don't need to put here 100 services. You need to put up say like 5-6 of your GBP categories if there, and just make it like 20 items or 25 something or 20. That's fair enough. Then we have the brand voice. So let me just copy the brand voice which we have got. Okay, so we got it here. You can proofread it. You can add some additional lines here if you need so. In my case, I'm just copying it as it is, and we had to copy it from here, not from here. We need to copy it from here. And then of course United States. Then the brand name. So the brand name I can easily get from here in the brand voice. Homepage. So now let's create a homepage content for Joy's test case study website. It's not our client, it's just a sample case study we're doing. So let us see what Joy have in their website right now. So they talks about hero content, expert installation and repair, and then they go to tune up services, then they go to installation, and then they have certain other details, but still you can see a lot of lack of content is there. I'm just trying my best to see everything. Okay, so we need to use mouse, but they can have some details here, but it's not our client, so we just checking it. And now latest projects. Okay, so this is good thing they have. But overall, I see a lot of things are missing from content point of view. They have rich content on the menu bar, but again, there are lots of missing points, and the UI is not that good because you need to come down before you can go to the other menu. So UI things are there. Anyways, so let's wait for the content and then we will see how we do it. And in the meantime, let me log into my phrase account, because phrase is where I will be checking my content. You don't need a phrase account because we are just doing it for test of our content quality. Means to come, or maybe I can just create a new document, garage door repair in Miami, Florida. Then of course we have United States, and let's create the document. So you don't need phrase account, and phrase also create good content. So we are only testing it for the sake of what kind of content score we get, because in our application we have lots of nearby 100 plus steps where we do content quality check and so many other variables. So that's why it takes somewhere 7 to 10 minutes before you get one piece of content. So right now it's reading the competition, but again 16 sources and not all may be right competition. Some of them may be some directory, we don't know. So let's just scan it. Okay, so we have our content, and I also want to open my Cloud account. We have a Cloud Pro account. So I will just keep it open, and because I will show you some of the things how you can arrange the content you receive to put that into your web page content boxes. So what I mean by content boxes is like, this is a hero content where you have a heading and a subheading and a single para, and then this is like an image and then description with a heading, and then this is like same. So these are like content boxes. So when you design in WordPress or any editor, it provides you certain type of content boxes, and what you need is like, you need a website that can, you need a content that can fit into it. So it's not always necessary that your design boxes and the content you get both will be same. So we will also cover some of those areas, how you can best utilize the content we have. So suppose like we can make these kind of boxes for all of our major category, and their description and headlines. And I like this kind of structure because you can see this website is ranking number 1 because of this region, because they have this kind of proper way of content structure. They have lots of reviews with various locations, and EEAT signals are there. They have their experts, so it's a good one. So let's just see some of the other ones. We can see that later. Let's wait for the content first. Okay, so you will get 2 emails. The first email would be about the content itself. So this is the content email. And the second one would be about this quality check. So in this you will have various parameters which we have checked for the content which was created through our app, and it will also tell you why these scores are high. So they are not just assumption, they are actually deep check of the content quality. That's why we are able to give actually why we think the score is there. So the reasons are also provided, and sometime you will see some of them like 9.5 out of 10, but overall the content is way better quality. So let us go to the content now. First thing first, we will copy to our phrase test window the header tag. So it's here, and we can see 4 to 7 has happened just after putting the header tag, and then we can just copy the entire content block. Okay, so 77 out of 100, and let us see what kind of geo optimization score we have here. So we can also check that. You can also verify these information manually if you need to update that. So that is part of manual check, because you should not be just copying pasting, rather you should be checking the entire content for once. So now we are checking the geo, like generative AI engine optimization. This is a very exclusive feature in Price, where we came to know the overall content structure and the other variables that are necessary for AI ranks. Now let us do one more check. Let us see the Quillbot AI detection tool. So Quillbot AI detection, I like that because it's unlimited. Generally, I don't find any limits. There may be some for very heavy users, their fair users policy, but now you can see it's 75% humanized. So it's a good quality piece of content, because it's actually comes to the AI assisted sort of content, rather generating a lot of fluff and all that. And now let us see the Hemingway app, because this is the app which I like to see about my readability score. It's a grade 5 readable. That's a good one. And overall grade 5 is a good thing to have. And now let's move to the next step. Okay, so by now we are sure that our content is good quality and it have both the SEO and geo optimization, and this app have given us a very high quality content. What I generally recommend, you open word.html.com. There you copy paste your entire content, click the clean button once, and then you go and you just do cut and paste, so you know what content you have utilized in your web page and what not. So what I'm trying to say you here is, suppose you have all these services, okay, all these services still here, and you want this block to have something like this, okay. So how we can do it, we can just cut it from here. I am providing you my content, keep the grade 5 readability and SEO value intact, but convert it to one service and 2-3 SEO optimized sentences based on the following content edges. Yeah, something like that. And then we can say this, and then we can use the heading just like the same one in our content. So we can say garage door repair and installation services, or we can say our garage door repair services in Miami. Something like this can be our heading where we are using that, and we have already see it cloud with, okay, I don't know. So let me just edit my prompt. I'm providing you my services section content, keep it grade 5 readable and SEO value intact, but convert it to one service and 2-3 optimized sentences based on, wait, I have the weakness in the prompt. So convert it to various unique services, plus I need 2-3 SEO optimized sentences per service from the provided content, so that it have a fixed boundary line that it has to work like this. So now you got all that. You don't have to cover every time Miami. You can just take garage door repair, copy this to here, and then the content here. If you need, say, like, I can also do some more things here. I need 2000 sentences plus 2-3 bullet points per service. So then I will get a totally different type of content And also because I'm sure my content is already good, so I can just use that this way. And now you can see if we have this kind of boxes, we have a whole lot of stuff. So it is also totally influenced with our way of the content structure we have done. And now because we have used it, so suppose we go to our content once more. Let me just go there. So suppose we have included till here. Now suppose this is our thing. Okay, this is very big one. Okay, so what we want is we want like a heading, and then we want two short sentences for each of the feature. Okay, so what we can do here is I am providing you why to choose section content of my web page. Please convert it with one heading as it is, plus each of the feature name, plus, and each of the feature do have two short sentences. Keep the SEO value intact. Input text is provided. So now you can see from our influence of content we have got this, and then now we can create why to choose with all these boxes, and we can, like, you can just cut this part from here. So suppose you copied the entire content. This is actually how I create the content in our company. Okay, so what we do, we take one block, we convert that using Cloud. We already have our SEO optimized content, so it do it that way. Then we take the another block, we add some widget, so it is like a widget, and then this is like a widget, or we can say content block. And then, if you want why to choose like this, just provide it our why to choose, and it will just format it in this way, and then this can be done. So what we do is basically we cut down one at a time, and we go to the next step, and you don't have to cover everything. You have to just cover as much as possible from there. The most important thing I say, review it, open these links, make sure their links are working, and use it as it is, because these are high authority websites from government and those organizations. So you can see like this one is like from Miami local government or something, Miami DADE.gov permit. So you use this one, it's a must. Put this at the end as it is, because it also have your primary content and the brand name association with it. Put all this in a FAQ closed accordion wizard like people have. Click on a question and then an answer gets up. Then you can create, these all details like based on the boxes of content you have. And I personally use Cloud. We personally use Cloud in Office, and I have already shared you how you can use the base content and can format it in any box. And then once you have it, just copy paste. So any WordPress, Wix, Squarespace, wherever you have the website, this is exactly how you can utilize the best of the content. So that's all for now. Thank you very much.